And I am in the process assembling a shelf here, and I've noticed, well, this is just a kit that you buy and you have to assemble it yourself. And I've noticed that with more and more of these, like either shelves, bookcases, dressers, you have to basically, you get them in kits and you have to build them yourself. So, and I've been noticing as time goes on, funny looking fasteners that come with these kits. Now this is actually what's called a cam lock and nut, or this would be the cam lock or this cam screw, and this would be the cam nut. And I will show you how these work when you're assembling these kits. So basically what you have here is I've already put in a couple of dowels following the instructions, and you get these pre-drilled holes which the cam screw goes into. Now these are the most critical aspects of this locking fastener, is this threaded component here. This is the weakest component of the whole system. If you strip out these holes, it won't hold properly. So when you screw these in, you want to be very careful. So you just kind of take your Phillips and you just kind of screw it in and just stop it where it, here, let me just hold this real tight. You just stop it just so it's tight at where it ends. If you over torque it, it could strip out and your whole system won't lock in place well. And so I just want to put, this is the plate that it attaches with, and has 3 pre-drilled holes, and so I just make sure, and I'm going to hammer this in, and I'll be right back. So I just kind of hammered that in, or pushed it in real carefully. And on this side you actually see the end, if you see the metal end of the cam lock, cam screw. And this component, this pre-drilled hole, is basically able to fit this little nut. And if you can see the shape of the nut, it goes in a certain way, and it has a little arrow here which points in the direction of the screw itself. And you want to initially just put them in just so the arrow fits in that direction. So we just stick that in, and you take your screw, flathead screwdriver in this case, stick it in, and then you're just twisting clockwise until it locks. And this is why it's called a lock. And you just twist it, it locks, and it basically holds that screw component in place, and so it's nice and fastened correctly. And so that's how these cam lock and nuts work. 2 components, the screw and then a locking nut to make sure everything doesn't fall apart. So I hope this helps you in your building your cabinets or whatever you're building. And I am in the process assembling a shelf here, and I've noticed, well, this is just a kit that you buy and you have to assemble it yourself. And I've noticed that with more and more of these, like either shelves, bookcases, dressers, you have to basically, you get them in kits and you have to build them